Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Rimuru in Akame Ga Kill by alexkuhar360 Chapter 11, Death Machine. Esdeath's POV. After going to the northern tribes to put down a rebellion, I am sitting here watching their so-called hero lick my boot like an animal. How pathetic. A true warrior would fight to the death and die, accepting that they were weaker than their opponent, not grovel at their feet like a mutt. While this was happening, I was receiving a report from one of the three beasts, Liver to be specific. He was telling me about what has been happening while we were away. Apparently there is a group of assassins killing people in the capital. They are called Night Raid, and the Prime Minister and Emperor want them dead. I am not an incompetent person, so I know that the reasons these bandits are not fighting in the open is they do not possess the strength to win in a straight fight. That only means I will have to smoke them out and pick them off. While already formulating my strategy, Liver said something else that caught my interest. On the same day as a suspected double assassination by Night Raid, a firearm manufacturer was blown up entirely. I think you will find this interesting. General eyewitness reports a pillar of black flames rising hundreds of feet into the air from the building, and when officials went inside, the area where the pillar came from was completely gone. Even the metal from the machine that were once there were turned to dust. Now that is an interesting development. I don't recall any imperial arms that make black flames. Could it be an existing one someone got to evolve in some way? It is impossible to know yet, but I am certainly interested. Is there any affiliation with Night Raid? Liver nodded and spoke. We do not know, ma'am. The fact that it was on the same night that Night Raid attacked is suspicious, and even though intelligence has long suspected Night Raid of trying to soften the imperial leaders up for a rebellion, they have never outright attacked any military infrastructure like this. There has also only been one other case of black flames being reportedly seen. Around 8 months ago, a trafficking building was burnt down and reports of black flames were told to us. So it is likely this person is at least working towards a similar goal to Night Raid, but maybe not together. I am interested in this black flames though. I wonder if that person will be a worthy opponent. I can't wait to get back to the capital now. Liver, do they have a name for this person with black flames? Yes, General. The official government codename for him is the Assassin of Black, but in some recent smaller scale incidents suspected to be the work of the same person, a soldier reported seeing someone flying away using some kind of wings, and now the soldiers are calling them the Angel of Death. Both are good names. I wonder if this Assassin of Black will cower and lick my boots once I capture them. What will their screams sound like? What is their imperial arms? I have so many questions. I wonder if they are strong. I have been thinking about love. It would be impossible for me to love a weak person. If this person is truly strong, we would make the best couple. I just have to beat them down and see how strong they are. Okay. Liver, bury the rest alive. We're going back to the capital immediately. Tell the other we set off in the morning. 2 weeks later, Rimuru's POV. It has been a rough time for the rest of Night Raid after Shield died. In the time I was with them, I didn't really talk to her much, but she was nice. She did remind me of a less violent, humbler version of Xian, but I was definitely not close with her. After mine came back injured and told us what happened, I opted to get some distance from the others. It wouldn't be right for me to grieve with them when she was their family and she was an acquaintance of mine. Since then I have been taking missions from Najenda almost constantly. The only times I have been at base were for my spares with Akame. She really is so much better than the first time I saw her in the forest years ago. Her speed is ridiculous and her strength is deceiving. In a straight-up sword fight I can still win thanks to thought acceleration and future attack prediction, only made it easier, but she is still too good. If I didn't have these skills, she would beat my ass in less than give seconds. I have also started talking to Bullet, or Bro, a little. I found out he was gay and sort of had a thing for Tatsumi. Good thing I didn't tell them I'm a guy and kind of left it up in the air. I don't have any problem with gay people, I would just prefer having one less person looking at me romantically. Tatsumi and Lubbock are both too scared of me to try anything, and I am fine just leaving it at that. In the past 2 weeks I have destroyed a bunch of military and government assets, armories, wagons full of money or gold, stockhouses, and other facilities. Since most of them were small, I only had to use Hell Flare to destroy them. I also stole to gold instead of destroying it. I'm sure when I get back to my world it will be really useful. According to what I've been told, someone is killing nobles who might be friendly to the resistance and blaming Night Raid. It is to make Night Raid look bad to the public. Apparently Akame, Lubbock, Bro, and Tatsumi, and being sent to 2 different locations to try to stop whoever is doing that. I know they are strong enough to take care of themselves, but I do have a feeling something will happen. I have my own mission self-assigned to do now though. From my own information gathering, I have found that someone important has just arrived in the capital and I want to find out who. To accomplish my goal, I ate a pigeon and have now transformed into it and on my way to the palace. Once I got to the skylight made of stained glass above the throne room, I sat there waiting for hours. It turns out as a pigeon eating bread is really damn good. Even the stale bread that I had in my stomach I took out. After waiting, finally the emperor and bunch of guards and staff went into the room. It looked like they were getting ready for someone's arrival. I guess it was stupid of me to think that rulers just sit in their throne rooms all the time. Well, the more you know, I guess. Once the door opened, 4 people entered. I recognized 2 of them and could guess what kind of people the other 2 were. One of them was Esdeath and the other one I recognized was a dude I remember cutting someone's face off in the streets my first day here. If I had to guess, that guy and the other 2 were Esdeath's direct subordinates. Thanks to the usage of a variety of my skills, I could hear what they were saying, basically praising her to putting down a northern rebellion insanely quickly. When they offered her a reward, she declined, which was a little surprising to me. I would have, though. She was the type to be lustful and gluttonous. It seems like the only person here who fits that is the fuck ugly Prime Minister dude though. After some back and forth, Esdeath finally revealed what she wanted, and to say everyone in the room was shocked would be an understatement. The ugly dude even stopped eating his terrible looking meat. Akame would be disappointed in whoever cooked that. She asked to fall in love. I do not really know why she would need to ask, but it was definitely not what I was expecting. After the child emperor offered the prime minister, which almost caused the guy to have a heart attack, she told them that she would draft a list of requirements for the man. I have this terrible feeling like this is going to be connected to Tatsumi, since he seems to be building a small harem on accident. When I thought the meeting was over and I going to get ready to leave, I heard Esdeath ask for one other thing. Your Highness, I would also like to request the one known as the Assassin of Black. If someone else were to capture him, then kill him, but if I captured him, I would like to have full custody and authority over them. The Prime Minister and Emperor both accepted, and I can't help but feel sorry for whoever that poor bastard is. May their soul rest in peace. Well, I guess I should go blow up the bridge between the capital and the main agricultural part of the empire to the west. That should delay food and cause prices to increase and sow discontent with the citizens. You may be thinking that this is cruel and the people who will suffer are the poor people who haven't done anything wrong, but that isn't my concern. People die every day, and the truth is people don't care about those that do unless you know them. The reason people always say, "Imagine if that was your family member," is because people subconsciously know they don't care about the random people they never knew or met and try to change the subject into something you do care about. In short, I don't really care about the random citizens. I am a murderer after all. I won't go out killing when it isn't needed, but I am not afraid to let some people die if it furthers the cause I am assisting. While on my way, I also activated one of the best uses of Great Sage that I found out about just recently. The same way Great Sage can look into my memory and tell me information I found out, it can also play any song I have ever heard before in my mind. So for the past few days, while everyone else have been sleeping, I have either been on missions or sorting playlists from the music I now have available to me. I already have some playlists with epic battle music if I have to fight a strong opponent, not Esdeath though, since I need to be 100% focused for that fight. Now that I am going outside the city to destroy this bridge, I just realized how incredible it is to be able to transform into a normal bird and fly where I need to go. Now I can't be tracked and I can get around much faster. Now I feel like an idiot for using my wings last week to get back quicker. Well, I guess it isn't all bad, since now the soldiers call me the Angel of Death, since someone saw me fly away. It is pretty bad that I was seen, but at least I got a cool nickname as a silver lining. After blowing up the bridge, I started flying back to Night Raid's base. I wonder what I should make for dinner. I have been staying away since Shield died, but I should start trying to be friends with the other 2, and with 4 of them away, it is only Leonie and mine. Mine is still a little hurt, and Leonie might not even be there since I know she went to the capital today. I missed the meeting this morning and only got the cliff notes from Akame before she left, so I don't know exactly where everyone is going or what Leonie is doing in the capital. I think I'll make a nice hot pot, not too much food, and it should make mine feel better. The end.